Most people treat the end of the year like a time to slow down. Work slows down, routines relax, and everyone starts thinking about holidays. But the final weeks of the year can actually be one of the most powerful moments to reset your finances. If you use this short window wisely, you can step into the next year with clarity, confidence, and a serious financial advantage. Because the truth is, the people who seem ahead financially usually aren't doing anything magical. They simply take time to reflect, reset, and plan. And today, I'm going to walk you through a simple money reset routine you can do before the year ends so that the next 12 months become one of your strongest financial years yet. Let's start with something I call your personal money year in review. Think of it like a financial version of those yearly summaries apps give you, the ones that show what you listened to most or how you spent your time. Now imagine doing that with your money. Instead of guessing where your income went, you sit down and actually see the full picture of your financial year, not just small bits of it, the entire story. To do this, open your banking app, your budgeting spreadsheet, or wherever you normally track your finances. Then look at the past 12 months and answer 3 simple questions. First, how much money did you earn in total this year? This includes your salary, side hustles, business income, rental income, freelance work, or anything else that brought money into your life. Second, how much money did you spend? Start with the essentials: rent or mortgage, groceries, transportation, utilities, and all the basic costs that keep your life running. Then include the lifestyle spending: dining out, shopping, entertainment, travel, subscriptions, and everything else that falls into the nice-to-have category. But here's one small twist that makes this exercise powerful. Instead of separating savings and investments into a completely different category, treat them as part of your spending. In other words, if you invested money or transferred money into savings this year, count that as money you intentionally spent on your future. When you do this, something interesting happens. At the end of the calculation, any remaining money isn't just money you saved. It's money that truly had no purpose, money that simply sat there. This is what reveals your true financial surplus. When you see that number, you start realizing how much unused potential your income actually had. Maybe you had an extra few $100s that could have been invested. Maybe you could have increased your monthly savings without even feeling it. This is the moment when financial awareness starts to grow. And once you see the full year laid out in numbers, patterns start to appear. Some people notice they spend much more during certain months. Sometimes it's travel season, weddings, holidays, or birthdays. Other times it's emotional spending during stressful periods. Whatever the pattern is, seeing it clearly puts you back in control of your decisions. And that awareness is the first step toward building better financial habits. Once you've reviewed the year, the next step is doing a financial cleanup. Over time, small recurring expenses quietly pile up in the background of our lives. Subscriptions, apps, memberships, and digital services that we barely think about. Many people are paying for multiple streaming services, online tools, or memberships they rarely use. Each one may seem small on its own, but together they slowly drain hundreds of dollars each year. So take a few minutes to scroll through your bank statements and identify every recurring payment. Ask yourself one simple question: do I actually use this? If the answer is no, cancel it. There's nothing wrong with paying for services that genuinely improve your life, but you should only keep the ones you truly value. After that, review your larger bills: phone plans, insurance, internet packages, and other long-term services. Companies often increase prices over time because they know many customers won't bother checking alternatives. But today, it only takes a few minutes online to compare options and potentially reduce those costs. Even a small monthly reduction can turn into meaningful savings over an entire year. Once the cleanup is done, the next step is strengthening your financial foundation. Start with your emergency fund. This is the safety cushion that protects you from unexpected events. Financial experts often recommend saving enough to cover 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. But life changes. Your rent may have increased, you may have new responsibilities or higher monthly costs. that means the emergency fund you built years ago might not be enough anymore. Take a moment to check whether your current savings would still support you for several months if your income stopped tomorrow. If not, topping it up should become a priority. After that, review the balance between your cash and your investments. Holding some cash is important for stability and flexibility, but holding too much can slowly reduce your purchasing power because inflation eats away at it over time. On the other hand, putting every dollar into investments can be risky if you suddenly need money during an emergency. The goal is balance: enough cash for safety, enough investing for growth. If you have money sitting idle that you won't need for several years, it may be worth putting that money to work through long-term investments. Next comes something many people overlook: claiming the financial benefits that already belong to you. Every year, people miss out on thousands of dollars simply because they didn't realize certain opportunities existed. One of the most common examples is employer retirement contributions. Many companies offer to match a portion of the money employees contribute to retirement plans. This is essentially free money added to your investments, yet millions of people never take full advantage of it. Another area people overlook is tax allowances. Most countries provide tax-free thresholds or financial benefits that reset every year. If they aren't used before the deadline, they disappear. Understanding the financial calendar where you live can help you take advantage of these opportunities before they reset. It may only take a few minutes of research, but the impact can be significant. Once you've reviewed the past and cleaned up your finances, it's time to look forward. Ask yourself a powerful question: what do I want my money to accomplish next year? Instead of vague intentions like saving more, choose one or two clear financial goals. Maybe it's building an emergency fund, paying off a credit card, investing consistently, or saving for something meaningful like a home or a business. Then attach numbers to those goals. A target becomes much easier to achieve when it's measurable. For example, saving $6,000 over 12 months means saving $500 each month. Once you know the monthly number, you can start designing your budget around it. This creates direction for your money instead of letting it drift from one expense to another. Finally, the last step is building a simple system that keeps your finances running smoothly throughout the year. Because motivation fades, life gets busy, and if your financial plan depends entirely on willpower, it won't last long. This is where automation becomes powerful. Set up automatic transfers that move money into savings or investments as soon as your income arrives. Pay yourself first before spending anything else. You can also create small savings categories for predictable expenses, like travel, holidays, car maintenance, or gifts. Setting aside a small amount each month prevents those large bills from feeling overwhelming later. Another helpful strategy is reducing the friction around good financial habits. Make it easier to save than to spend. Keep your emergency savings in a separate account. Remove marketing emails that tempt you to buy things you don't need. Place your budgeting app somewhere visible so checking your finances becomes part of your routine. When your financial system is simple and automated, your money continues working in the background while you focus on living your life. And that's really the goal. Money shouldn't constantly demand your attention. It should quietly support the life you want to build. So before the new year begins, take a little time to review your finances, clear out unnecessary expenses, strengthen your safety net, and set clear goals for the months ahead. Just a few hours of reflection now can completely change the direction of your financial year. And sometimes, the difference between feeling stressed about money and feeling confident with it simply comes down to having a plan.